Hey, Chris, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Good afternoon, Sharon. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, so first, so good to see you in the cool background. We're still
Oh,
working from home.
you never know where I'm going to be, right? Backyard, the kitchen, in another room. Sharon, you taught me about lighting, so I'm in a place where lighting is, in
Listen, you
front
look
of me, not
good.
behind me. So yeah.
Listen, you look good. So, to anyone and everyone who is watching, I am Sharon Porter. I head up our public relations team at Enlivian.
And hello, everyone. I'm Chris Campbell. I'm the Senior Vice President of Community Partnerships for Enlivian.
And so we come on occasionally here to talk about some of the great things that are going on in our community and share resources that our residents and the greater community can use. And today, you know what? We're having a very interesting conversation, a conversation I've never had, which I'm actually looking very forward to, is that there's more to Planned Parenthood than meets the eye.
I got an email from Planned Parenthood and said that we were on their radar, that they have information and services and programs that our families can use. And I was like, right away, hey, let's make it happen, and especially let's get you on Live TV.
All right, so let's welcome our guests to the studio. We have joining us today, we have Liz Shope with Planned Parenthood and Kiara Johnigan. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
All right, so let's just jump into it. What is the mission of Planned Parenthood?
So our mission here at Planned Parenthood is to provide accessible, affordable, quality healthcare, as well as accurate information to everyone. And we believe that it's really important, and we're proud to be able to serve and provide reproductive and sexual health care, as well as general healthcare needs to everyone who walks through our doors. We're committed to providing high quality care to everyone, no matter their race, their age, sexual orientation, gender identity, documentation, or insurance status. And one thing that Kiara and I do that we're really excited to be here today to talk about is we run the education program here in Charlotte through our Charlotte Health Center. And we're really proud to be able to provide evidence-based, medically accurate reproductive health education to serve the needs of young people, families, everyone in the community.
So can you talk a little bit more about some of those programs and services specifically that you offer here in Charlotte?
Absolutely. So we offer here in Charlotte primary care, reproductive care, birth control, STI testing and treatment, LGBTQ services, just to name a few. And we also offer our Teen Connections program, which is the name of the education program that Kiara and I run.
So how can someone access your services?
So appointments can be made online on our website, or you can always give us a phone call at 704-536-7233.
Great. So Liz, you hit on this a little bit, but I'll ask again just so people will really understand. So can anyone go to Planned Parenthood? How does that look?
Absolutely. Anyone is welcome at Planned Parenthood.
Good.
Okay. And so where are your offices located?
So we are currently located in the Cherry neighborhood at 700 South Torrance Street, and that's in Charlotte.
Okay. All right.
Great. So let's talk about your hours of operation. Can you tell folks what that looks like?
Absolutely. So our offices are closed Sunday and Monday, but we're really proud to be able to offer flexible hours for the rest of the week. We offer evening and as well as like Saturday appointments as well. So on Tuesdays, we're open from 9 to 5. Wednesdays, we're open from 10 to 6. Thursday from 9 to 5. Friday from 8 to 4. And then on Saturdays from 9 to 1.
Okay. So do you need an appointment to come in?
So typically we do allow walk-ins, but right now, just due to outside being a little closed, we would really prefer that you make an appointment if possible.
Okay, great.
Good deal. So both of you are the go-to individuals for the education program. So I know you want to dive into that a little bit. So feel free to talk a little bit more in detail, if you like, about the education programs.
Yeah, thank you. So here in Charlotte, like I said, Kiara and I run the Teen Connections program, which provides comprehensive sexuality education programming to make a long-term and hopefully positive impact in our community through sexual health education. And we all of our classes promote safer sex practices, healthy relationships, open communication, and responsible choices to teens and parents through medically accurate, evidence-based, and inclusive long-term sexual health programs. And we also offer programming for parents and caregivers as well. So I'm going to pass it over actually to Kiara to talk about that.
Great, thanks, Liz. So we do also have classes that are specifically tailored to parents and caregiving adults. So that's really anyone who's a foster parent, anyone who is taking care of young people. If that's a teacher in a school, we would like to welcome you out and take our classes. And we offer the same amount of information as we offer to our young people. So healthy relationships, STI and STD prevention, pregnancy prevention, and really communication is what we're founded on. Is we want to make sure that everyone knows that caregivers and parents are our first line of health education.
Okay. And so can you talk about your peer educator program and what's the benefit of becoming one?
Yeah, absolutely. So if a teen takes one of our Teen Connections programs, so for example, like Smart Girls, which is a class I just graduated on Monday, they are trained through all of our curricula to become peer educators. And what that means is that teens have been given this medically accurate information so they can talk to their friends about information that's true, because we know that the number one source of information amongst young people is other young people. And so we're all about empowering young people with that medically accurate, comprehensive knowledge so they can share with their friends. And we encourage that when we train them as peer educators. So this is a great opportunity for teens who are really passionate about teen health and wanting to make a difference in their community. And so we have something called the Teen Connections Leadership Council, which is a great addition to any job or college application. And that's something that the teens can join after they take one of our classes if they want to stay involved with the Teen Connections program at Planned Parenthood beyond our classes. And participation in the Teen Connections Leadership Council, which meets monthly, is completely free, and we encourage all of our teens to join it.
Awesome. And you answered that last part, captured my question next was fees associated with anything. So no fees associated with education programs. Are any fees associated with any of the other services that you may have mentioned earlier?
No, so all of our classes and workshops are free. And the great thing is we also offer gift card incentives for completing our courses.
Wow. Okay, that's very good.
Yeah.
So how can someone participate in the Teen Connections program?
So we have an interest form that they can fill out, an application. And also to stay up to date, we encourage folks to sign up for our newsletter, and we can certainly share the information with you to send out. And then we also have social media that folks can follow as well.
Okay,
So
and we
you want-
put that down at the bottom. I'm sorry,
No, you're
Chris,
fine.
they put it,
You're fine.
she mentioned it, and so I wanted to make sure people saw that at the bottom, that we put their social media. But go ahead.
Thank you. No, so the alumni program, you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So teens that graduate from our Teen Connections program, like I said, become peer health educators, and they work in schools and their communities to disseminate this information from others. And teens who graduate from our program, like Smart Girls, Get Real, Include, they can join our alumni program, which is called the Teen Connections Leadership Council, and they meet monthly to focus on leadership development, communication skills, and community service.
And how does that connect to your special education programs?
So this is all a part of it. It's about a continuation of it. So if teen wants to take our programming, say for example, like Smart Girls or Include, that's only for a set amount of time. So like Smart Girls is a 6-week course. But say a teen wants to stay on and take other courses, or have a deeper dive into some of the topics that we covered. That's one of the great things about the Leadership Council and our alumni groups is we do deeper dives into all those topics throughout the year. So for example, our next meeting is actually tomorrow for a local alumni group, and they're going to be talking about Women's Health and Women's History Month.
Wonderful. Okay, so once again,
Sharon, I've learned. I'm sorry, Sharon. Go right ahead.
No. I was going to say once again, because there's so much great information, so many great opportunities for teens to get involved. I want to make sure that anyone who's watching can see your contact information again. So if we can, one more time, right? So your website is www.plannedparenthood.org, and people can contact your office directly to make an appointment or to learn more about your services by calling 704-536-7233, right? And then if we just can put up on the screen once again their handles, at Planned Parenthood on Facebook, on Twitter at PPFA, and on Instagram, Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. Yeah, Chris, to your point, I heard what you're saying. Like, I didn't realize that there was so much more to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah,
it's not the same Planned Parenthood when I was coming up in high school, right? It's so much more. And so thank you for all that you're doing in the community, not only educating people in your area of expertise, but I mean, you're creating leaders, you're building character, and those are great things for young people to be involved with. So thank you.
Yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention is that we also offer programming in Spanish. We have a promotores program for teens and parents. We also offer LGBTQ specific programming for any LGBTQ youth or parents of LGBTQ youth who like some support and specific programming. And we also have a program that we're really proud of that we were able to start this year. It's our statewide virtual program. So teens or parents who are in our affiliate area. So we're Planned Parenthood South Atlantic is in North Carolina, South Carolina, the Blue Ridge of Virginia, as well as West Virginia. And even if a teen or a parent is not in a city with one of our health centers, they can still take one of our virtual classes. And so we're very excited to have that program as well.
That's great.
That's great. That's great. Well, ladies, I want to thank you on behalf of Enlivian for joining us today, for sharing this information. It's been very helpful and very, very enlightening. Once again, if we can just put their contact information on. And so if anyone is interested in learning more, please reach out to them directly. It's been a pleasure talking to you ladies today. Chris, as always, it's great talking to you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Have a good afternoon, everybody.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.